So we just got back from our trip to Senegal. Join us on this YouTube voyage. We travel the world with the kids as much as possible because we think it's important to show them other cultures and other people, and it's the best way we know how to help them build empathy and show them that we are all just one human being. So this year for my birthday, I decided I wanted to take the family to Senegal, a beautiful country on the coast of West Africa. Why, you may ask? So Senegal has this most intriguing, well, apart from the fact that it's absolutely beautiful, if you look at the photos online, it has the most intriguing history. It is like one of the most relatively stable West African countries, certainly one of the most relatively stable most recently in terms of the Francophone West African countries in the region. All the other countries have done a good old job of kicking out the French, super pissed at them. And Senegal has kind of tried to maintain some kind of diplomatic posture towards France. So there's that. It became independent officially in 1960, but like, what does independence mean when they're still using the West African franc as their currency? It's kind of like a sort of economic colonialism. And they've had relatively peaceful transitions of power. So the first president ruled up until from 60 till 2000, and then they've had 3 transitions of power, presidential elections after that. So it's like this really kind of outlier in the region, and I just find it really intriguing. So off we went for a week to Senegal. Almost totally forgot, there's surf. Yeah, West African Senegalese surf culture is a thing, and it's awesome.
Hi, I'm Jasper. I think Senegal was really, really fun.
And you?
Nika!
And what are you guys wearing right now?
Senegalese soccer team jersey.
Because what is it about soccer?
We love soccer. Yeah.
So Dakar is the capital of Senegal. It's got a population of about 4 million people out of a total of about 18. And you've got to imagine this as this crazy mishmash of the new and the old, the traditional African cultures, Senegalese cultures coming together with the old colonial French legacies. It is on the coast. It's really reliant on fishing as a main source of income generation, and it's beautiful. It's just crazy. It's wild. It's the people there are friendly. They're super chic and elegant, and it's interspersed with these cool, beautiful beach hangs, and then these crazy markets, lots of traffic. It's like one of the most alive cities I've ever seen. Of course, we always find our way to the coconut guy. I can't speak highly enough of it, honestly. Of course, topping that off is the fact that we can surf. The boys had an amazing surf session. Senegal has quite the surf culture, and then we chill out at the beach clubs right after that.
How are you, family? How are you? How are you? How are you, family? Welcome to Restaurant.
And smile, please, family. We're gonna cross to Gore. Hello. Okay. If all is well, then we are about to come to the break. Yes, we are. I see a little break here. The surf is paddling out. Nika's always on the hunt for the best breaks. And then it was time to get out of Dakar. So we did a thing. We hired our own car. We like to self-drive. There's Hertz, there's Budget, there's Avis. We picked up a car in the city and we're headed out of Dakar north towards the Lumpul Desert, which is about halfway between Dakar and the border with Mauritania. And it was a fascinating look into how the rest of the country lives. And by rest of the country, I mean people outside of like the major urban centers. And so just note to self, Google Maps isn't always your best friend in these situations. It sent us on this like roundabout way through this road that apparently is owned by a mining company. There's heaps of extractives in Senegal, and they basically told us to piss off, and we had to backtrack, and it took us 6 hours to get to a place that was apparently only 2.5 hours away. But anyway, Lumpul Desert, we stayed at the Ukaya Resort. Tent set up in the desert. Obviously, it looks horrible. Boys, as usual, found a game of pickup soccer to play. I'm going to do an entire episode on how amazing soccer is at bridging like different human beings together, forging bonds, especially for our boys. They have gained so much from their ability to play pickup soccer around the world wherever we go. And then our last stop on the tour was a place called Saly, the beach resort. Obviously involved more driving from Lumpul. This time we kind of knew what we were doing with Google. Saly's pretty touristy. There's quite a few resorts, and we got to enjoy some beach downtime. Boys making new friends as usual. And that was it. Okay, so we are going to get the lowdown over ice cream from the boys, having just come back from Senegal. So, Jasper, Nika,
What?
can you tell us something about what did you guys learn on this amazing trip through Senegal?
I learned that other people might not be as fortunate as some people in Senegal. It was really interesting to see. Some areas were more messy than others. I really like the city though.
What did you learn anything specific about Senegal, Nika?
At first, before I went to Senegal, I didn't even know that they had their own type of money.
Oh, and what kind of money do they use?
They used West African francs.
West African francs. Okay, any other interesting facts?
They have their own native language that's not French. Wolof, it's called.
Well, it's one of many languages. Yeah, Wolof is one of the main ones. Yeah, and so French is what they use as well.
Yeah, mostly.
And est-ce que vous parlez français?
Oui. Oui.
Oui, c'est
Tu es
mon
un
oui.
baguette.
Tu es un baguette. Okay, merci. Okay, and one other thing, the lowdown over ice cream. We need to talk about highlights and lowlights. So, highlights of the trip.
Highlight. Surfing. That was really good. I also really enjoyed the desert we went to.
What was it called?
It's called Lumpul Desert. It's like the start of the Sahara Desert. And the third highlight, or third and fourth. Third is Saly. It's a really cool beach and it's really awesome. And the fourth is the city.
All right, Nika. Highlights.
For me, I liked the place where we first went. It was Dakar.
What did you like about it?
I liked the city, and I also liked the Senegal Island. It's where we surfed.
And then what happened to us?
Womp,
Womp, womp. Did we fall into a little bed of sea urchins?
Yeah, and Mom sat on one for some reason.
After catching a wave. Yeah, that was a bit of a low light.